Dungeon Master quick tip of the day: understanding Dungeons and Dragons cosmology. When you start talking about cosmology in Dungeons and Dragons, you're really diving into how the entire multiverse is put together. Now keep in mind, your homebrew campaign might use a completely different structure, and that's awesome. But what we're talking about here is the canonical cosmology that forms the foundation of most official Dungeons and Dragons settings. So, let's take a quick tour through the D&D multiverse and maybe spark a few adventure ideas along the way. Most D&D stories happen right here in the material plane, the classic fantasy world where heroes fight dragons, taverns serve questionable stew, and magic fills the air. But even that familiar world has echoes. The bright and wild Feywild, where magic runs free and time can twist, and the shadowed, mournful Shadowfell, where everything feels off, like a dream you can't wake up from. Surrounding those are the transitive planes. Think of them as the cosmic highways of reality. The ethereal plane lets you peek through the veil of existence, while the astral plane is an endless silver sea where thoughts, dreams, and gods themselves drift like islands of power. Then we dive deeper into the inner planes, the raw building blocks of existence: fire, water, air, and earth. You might battle a salamander in the city of brass on the plane of fire, or sail through endless clouds and flying fortresses in the plane of air. And between those, the chaotic para-elemental planes, places where fire meets earth in molten seas, or where air turns into shards of razor-sharp ice. Beyond that lies the outer planes, the home of gods, devils, angels, and things mortals can barely imagine. There are 17 of them, each tied to an alignment, from the shining order of Mount Celestia to the endless chaos of Limbo, and all the philosophical shades in between. And connecting them all is the Outlands, a neutral crossroads where you'll find the mysterious city of Sigil, ruled by the Lady of Pain, who floats silently above the streets, ensuring no god dares enter. All of this forms what's called the Great Wheel Cosmology, with the material plane at the center, surrounded by the inner planes and then the outer planes beyond. It's not something anyone can literally see, but it's a useful way to think about how the planes connect through magic, portals, and imagination. The beauty of D&D's cosmology is that it's both structured and flexible. So when you build your campaign world, think about where it sits in the grand multiverse. And as always, just roll with it and keep the table epic.